Özellikle
I believe the currency rate will come back to a reasonable level within the rules of the economy. Don't worry.
As the Turkish currency continues its volatile ride, Turkey's president tries to reassure his country. We have the latest on the economic crisis. Hello, I'm Anand Naidu, and this is The Heat. A tit-for-tat trade dispute with the United States has brought international attention to Turkey's economic woes. The country's currency, the lira, has been on a downward trend for months, and exports have been near stagnant. For the latest, CGTN's Mikhail Badevet has this report.
The main trigger of this latest dispute between Turkey and the United States was caused by Turkey's detention of an American pastor, Andrew Brunson, who's being charged with espionage and links to terror groups. The U.S. was angered by Turkey's refusal to release Brunson and first imposed sanctions on 2 Turkish ministers and then imposed extra tariffs on Turkish imports on August 10th. Turkey retaliated, first by imposing sanctions on 2 U.S. ministers and then by also adding tariffs on U.S. products. The White House has said tariffs on Turkey would not be removed even if Brunson is released. U.S. Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin doubled down Thursday, saying the U.S. is prepared to levy more tariffs if Brunson isn't released quickly. The dispute has negatively affected the Turkish lira, which has lost over 40% of its value this year. On Wednesday, Turkey's presidential spokesman Ibrahim Kalin emphasized they had no desire to be at an economic war with anyone.
Within this framework, I would like to express that Turkey is not in favor of rising tensions with anyone. Turkey does not seek an economic war with anyone. We see that during this period, Turkish economy, which is integrated to world economy with the rules of the free market, gains strength and takes measures against possible attacks and threats.
Meanwhile, Turkish officials have been in talks with other allies. On Wednesday, Qatar pledged $15 billion of investment into Turkish financial markets. And on Thursday, Turkey's Finance and Treasury Minister Berat Albayrak held a teleconference with foreign investors. He tried to boost confidence and ruled out an IMF bailout. Following Turkey's retaliation of tariffs against the U.S., the Turkish lira recouped some of its losses on Wednesday and on Thursday. This is Mikhail Badevet for CGTN in Istanbul.